when I first started seeing them come through, let me tell you what happened. Tell you real quick. I'm gonna try not to say the wrong. You know what? Lord. Okay, here we go. Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about the new company that I've been working for called West Coast Field Services. And I'm going to talk to you about how I actually feel about letter delivery. So I've been doing field inspections. That's what we've been doing mainly over here on this channel because everything else been a little bit scarce. But I decided that once I purchased this book, which I've told you guys before, look, get the book, okay? Anyway, inside of the book here is where I got the company from. So I decided, I'm going to give this a shot. At first, I was a little skeptical. I'm going to be straight honest with you. I really did not think that I would take a grasp to actually delivering letters. Okay, so let me explain you exactly what goes on. So the letters that you're delivering, they're from financial institutes, whether it be for mortgage or whether it be for car loans, whatever type of loans, whatever you've gotten, credit unions, it doesn't matter. These places, when they are trying to get in touch with the person that they have loaned money to, then they'll give out letters for you to actually send out. So how it works is you go on your computer. Once they give it to you, they'll let you know either through your email, you get your little bloop, let you know that you have letters in there, or you could just keep the actual program up all the time on your computer, which is what I do throughout the day because I work at home, so it's always up. So when I first started seeing them come through, let me tell you what happened. Tell you real quick. I'm gonna try not to say the wrong. You know what? Lord. Okay, here we go. So I saw the orders come through, and they'll send you an email and let you know, I loaded you up, with a run. So let me know if you can actually do those. Okay, so I go in there and look. At first, it was like 3 or 4 here or there, and I looked at them and I was like, these things are all over the place. You know what? I'm not doing that. So I was like, maybe this is what's going to be happening. They're going to be having me go here, go way over here somewhere, go way. No, ain't nobody paying you enough to go way over here for one location and then go way over here for one location. You ain't getting paid to be running around doing that type of work. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. So, but when I told him I didn't want to do it, please remove, he was like, okay, thanks. And he took it off. So I was like, okay, cool. He gave me more, and he asked me would I want to do it. I looked at it, and I was like, these addresses, the zip codes look familiar. So you know what? Let me click 1 or 2 of them, and let me see what the address said. But when you click to see what the address said, it won't show you the address. You see the city, like if it's Los Angeles or if it's Burbank or Glendale, you see that, like, right? So if you live in a city and the surrounding cities, you can see the cities if it's in your city you actually live in, and it'll show you the zip codes, so you get a good idea of how far you're gonna go. But you don't see the address, so you don't get to see the address until you actually accept. So I said, you know what? At first, I wasn't even going to accept it. I was like, you know what? This may not be for D, okay? D may not want to do this. Okay? So, because y'all know, if it ain't coming straight, and shooting from the hip, pew, pew, I don't want that. But like, baby, you want to get that out over here because y'all look like y'all finna play some tricks. But I think I may get used to it because I decided, you know what? All the zip codes that are closer to me, I'm going to click those first. So I click it, and then it asks you to confirm if you wanted the zip code, if you want to take the order, and when you confirm, then it'll show you the address. And I knew the addresses that were close to my actual location. I knew they was going to be all right, no big deal. I can get to them quick, no problem. So then I just got used to it and just started, boom, boom, boom. Anyway, long story short, before I know it, I had like 15 of them that I done set myself up for to do today. I didn't feel worth nothing this morning, okay? But I still managed to pull myself together long enough to get out and get these done. And where I messed up at is I forgot that while I'm getting that all together, I forgot that the time changed and it gets dark. Like 4:45, it's already looking gloomy. It's about dark. Like it ain't even lit up enough to take pictures. But by that time I had done because I used my app. And y'all know the app that I use. I showed on my phone before, called Circuit. So I use it so that it can take me in addresses all the way around and back to the house. So since I had to go way off and I ended up way off before it was over, and then it took me back around. Since I'm already on my route, it had started getting dark, and I'm like, you know what? These last 2-3 houses, I'm finna roll up with these letters, okay? And if I had to turn on a flashlight or something to get these photos, I'm gonna get these photos because I'm already out, and I am not what? Retracing my steps when I was already there. Okay, so y'all know how I do it. So I messed around. I got all of them done. All my little files and stuff. I took care of, well, pretty much most of them. I got them done. One of them I didn't get done. It's gonna have to go for another day. And then another one had a big house that is gated. So this is what happens. If the houses are gated, that means let me get it right. If the houses are gated, huge gates, you can't get in, there's no way for you to press the button, let somebody let you in, none of that's going on. Most of the houses around here, if it's a gate on and you not getting in, period, or if it's a gated apartment complex and you can't get into the gate, or it's an apartment building and you got to have a code to get in, so you ain't getting in no apartment. These places right here are those are the times that you don't have to worry about delivering a letter. So you don't have to worry about passing a letter to nobody or putting a letter on nobody's door, because at that point you can't deliver. So you got to take 3 pictures, verify you was there, all this old stuff, and then you submit it in and it's done. Bloom, still get paid. Okay, so the ones that you do have to do are the ones that you can actually get up to the door. If you can get up to the door and they don't answer, depending on the company, there are some companies that actually, I think it's the mortgage ones, they are the ones who want you to actually pass the letter to someone. So I only had one mortgage today, so being that it came in a big gated community anyway, and I mean a big gated community, a big gate around this big, huge, humongous house that I could see, I knew I wasn't getting off in there anyway. So that one I ended up having to bring back home. So now I have to go through the steps and find out exactly what all I'm going to have to do. If I may have to make one second or third attempt, I think that I do. But they're going to have to give me a phone number or something, because this house clearly is gated. And then if it's locked today, what? It's locked tomorrow. And if I wait 2 weeks and roll back up in there, it's locked still. So you going to give me a number so I can call somebody and maybe they'll say, okay, bring me my letter. Are you just going to pay me and we going to destroy this letter and call it a day? Okay, but as far as the other houses, depending on what it is, like let's say for instance, it's for a car. If you got to deliver a letter because of a car loan or something of that nature, you roll up at the house, right? You get out, you verify the address, you do the same thing just like any other field inspection, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna take a picture of the address, right? You're gonna verify you was there. You're gonna take a picture of the whole overall house, and then you're gonna go to the door and you're gonna knock on the door, try to get somebody to come to the door. Don't nobody come to the door. Then if there's a neighbor around anywhere, you verify, because most of the time you can verify somebody lives there because you can see clearly the house is lived in. But if somebody's out there, you just ask them, tell them you're looking for such. Excuse me, hi, I'm looking for David, blah blah blah. Does he live here? Oh, okay, he does. See, you want to verify that he does live there by a neighbor if you see one or whatever. If you don't and you can't talk to someone, then you're still responsible for leaving the letters. So what you do is you take the letter's going to have someone's name on it, like I showed you before. Let me cover the name up because I don't need that. Then at the top it says, you're gonna write on the letter, confidential, personal and confidential. Okay, so you put that on the letter. The letter has the name at the bottom. Then you put the letter on the door with tape. Now let me tell you about my tape problem. So I bought this little old tape thing because I already had like 2 of them when I was working and going out and doing the little shows and stuff for my jury and all this good stuff, right? But I hadn't run out of tape, so I go to the store, I couldn't find no tape that'll go to my actual gun. So they had a little old handheld little gun thing that so I just went ahead and got that. I had also bought tape for the wrap my Christmas gifts. I don't know why I didn't take one of them. I get out there and this tape, every time I put it, it's tearing and just giving me all kind of hell. the next time I go out, I'm going to use regular Scotch tape. Put that little thing in my pocket and call it a day. You tape it to the door. You take a picture of it on the door. You already took the other pictures. It's on to the next house. And they're very quick. Because let me tell you something. Around here, I don't know how it is in your area, but around here, most of the people are not at home, okay? They are not at home. The cars are nowhere around because they also ask you if you do it for the car, do you see the collateral anywhere? Ain't no cars around. Most of the time, if they live, depending on what type of location they live in, they either have underground parking where you're not going to see the cars anyway, or if they park on the street, they might have had to park 3 blocks around the corner somewhere because there ain't no street parking when they get home. And on top of that, most of the time, these people ain't at home anyway. So I haven't seen one collateral the whole night that I left to go do this. Now bear in mind, I ain't leaving till about 2:40, so I had to rush as much as I could to get it done. And I was hoping that the app didn't give me no problem because I hadn't used it yet. But you know what? That app was crispy clean. Anyway, enough about that. I just want to let you guys know that I think that I got a winner here. It's something really quick. You can run out. All you're doing is taking 2 or 3 quick photos and leaving letters. Okay? And guess what? They give you plenty of work if they are in your area. They're going to give you plenty of work. Well, you know what? Let me take that back. I don't know. Let's take that back because I hate for somebody to say, well, I got on with them and they don't give me no work. Okay, you know what? Hopefully they give you plenty of work because they're giving me so much, and with another company that I'm bringing to you later that I've also signed a contract with because of what? Because of this book. You guys need to know I've been a little bit overwhelmed being that I still have not let my day job go, but I'm trying to pay some bills off first, okay? And I got personal things going on in my life, okay? Gonna be flying, doing a lot of flying around here, and somebody gotta pay for it. All right, so in the meantime, you guys know what to do. That's all I wanted to do. I just want to show that. Oh, I did want to say that I was intending to actually film this today, but like I said, I forgot that it gets dark early, and I had all my little equipment. I'm putting in the car and get out there, and then I realized traffic is everywhere, and I already set a pace for myself and how much I was going to do today, and I just could not do it. But next time, I promise I will do it so you guys can see how very easy and simple it is to do that. Get back in your car and get all of it done and be headed to the house. Okay, dinner time for me. I am starving. I feel like I'm dehydrated. Y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I'm bringing you something else later, and you don't want to miss it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your night.